And I got these plans. I'ma be goddamn, I don't see these through, you don't understand.
Hello.
Hello.
Welcome to the Sunday Night Nut Pod. I am Backpack Zach.
And I'm Maggie.
And I'm waiting on the satchel again.
Yeah, but that bit's over. So,
okay.
So don't worry about it. So anyways, this is a cup of coffee. It's just to say that we're recording this at an unusual time, and honestly, I kind of like it.
Yeah, me too.
I like having a coffee for it.
Yeah, so just to give you guys some context, it's Friday the 13th? No, it's the 14th. Whoa, that was close. I was about to be like, holy smokes, it's Friday the 13th today.
Oh. Yeah, but it's not. But
No.
But yeah, it's Friday. Because I'm going out of town next week, we got to record this right now. And by the time you guys hear this, I'll be in the Bahamas. But wait, I was going to ask you, did you hear about that guy in the Bahamas that fell over, or he like jumped overboard the ship?
Oh.
And then he died.
Yeah, I heard about that guy.
What happened? He got eaten by sharks?
Probably. There's a lot of sharks over there.
Yeah. It's really crazy that nobody helped him. They were like,
haha.
They were like, bye-bye.
Yeah, that was weird.
Yeah.
That's what I didn't get about that story. But also, it's just
they probably thought he was gonna like find his way back up. But maybe they didn't know there was sharks in the water.
Yeah, I mean that might be true, but that is also like equally the problem. It's like, how do you guys not know? Like, but I think part of it was because they're on a cruise ship and they're getting all faded, and you know what I mean?
Yeah, but it's just crazy that there wasn't one guy who's like,
wait a minute,
like, I'm gonna help Josh get back on the boat real quick. Like, hey, are you good? They were all just kind of, I feel like they all kind of assumed he would find his way up and then someone else would get him. It's dumb. They were all dumb, saying. Like, obviously.
In reality, like, how the fuck is he gonna get back?
Yeah, no way.
And then, like, well, because, you know, there's a lot of sharks over there, too, bro. Like, we've been to the Bahamas before. And we swam in shark-infested water. Like, just pull up, and there's, like, actually 100 sharks within 2 minutes of putting, like, blood in the water. Like... Okay.
I like sharks.
Yeah, me too. I love sharks.
Alright, let's see. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, I'm getting it.
Oh, yeah.
I'm getting it.
True.
Shark
that brings up something else I wanted to say.
Okay.
Well, finish your thing about the sharks.
I'm done.
Okay. Well, and then I also wanted to say, when I was in the Bahamas last time, I walked into the shark lagoon.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because we were like...
you were drunk.
Yeah, we were like drinking, and I used to be dumb. Like, I used to do dumb stuff just for, or like, not even like risky, but like cool. Like a backflip or something. Like, that's risky, but cool. I used to be dumb. So I walked into the shark lagoon like waist deep, and we were all like, and I was like... And then they were like, oh, look at Maggie, she's in the lagoon.
No way.
And then I like came out, and it was fine. But yeah.
Did you know there were sharks in there?
Yeah.
Because
you know,
like, fuck it.
You know, around the resort, there's like sharks.
Yeah, I remember there were like one time me and Mom were standing next to a lagoon at Atlantis, and it was dark. It was one of the first nights we were there, so we didn't really know. And then like it was a shallow pool too, like a couple feet deep.
Yeah.
And we were like, dude, what is in there? I keep hearing something. And Mom turned on her flash on the camera and took a picture of it, and it was like actually a 15-foot hammerhead that's like,
dude,
right there. It's really scary. That's what we were saying. We're like, dude, this is just a one rope fence. Like a little 4-year-old could wander in there.
Yeah,
and
no,
that was the end.
For real, it is sketchy there.
Yeah,
they just put a shark everywhere in that resort.
Seriously.
They're like a body of water. Put a shark, like it could be like the fountain lobby.
How many sharks can we fit in there? 5? 6? Okay.
It's crazy.
Yeah. No, I'm actually super jealous of you though, because Atlantis, usually, I'm not gonna lie, usually when I'm like, you know, we vacation a lot, you know.
Yeah.
For those of you who don't know, our parents met at a travel agency. So we've always been traveling our whole lives. And there are a lot of places I want to go twice, like Greece. You know, you went to Greece twice because Greece was definitely one of those places where it's like, okay, you have to come back.
Yeah.
And
for sure.
I think Atlantis is a place like that, where like I vividly remember being a kid and going there and being like, damn, like when I was gone, like leaving, we were like, fuck, I want to go back. Like that was just such a cool experience. Like you can't beat that.
Yeah. It is crazy, like unique.
Yeah. So I'm jealous.
Yeah, and with Greece, like after when we went to Santorini, I remember when we were there, I was like, I gotta come back here with my friends, like Jess and Natalie specifically. And so then, like when I was planning the Europe trip, I'm like, we're gonna go to Santorini, and like then when I was there with them, I was like, wow, I really made this happen. Like I said, I'm gonna bring my friends back here, and now here we are.
Yeah, that's dope.
Love traveling. Anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, the other thing I was gonna say is I've just been thinking about this. Whenever somebody like notices I have tattoos, I think the weirdest question people say is, "How many tattoos do you have?" Do people ask you that?
No.
I just feel like it's so funny to me. I don't know why. It's just like. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like, kind of like, why don't you ask, like,
tattoos.
to see one or, like, why you got one or something? But, like, just the immediate, like, how many tattoos do you have? It's like, I don't know. I'm not, like, trying to rack them up.
Yeah.
And people always ask me that, and it's just, I don't know.
I think it's because people really don't ask me that. I think it's because I have a whole sleeve on one arm.
They just assume you're overloaded.
Yeah, they're like, oh, he's got a lot of like he's tatted.
Yeah.
You know? But like with you can see that there's like miscellaneous ones all over. And so like, oh, nice. She's been like collecting them. You know?
That's true.
Yours seem more, I mean, I like your tattoos. They seem more like, this happened for this time. This happened for this time.
Yeah.
This happened. You know? And I started doing that too on this arm. Because I was like, I like that. Like, I just like the idea of like, okay, and this was this part of my life. And I feel like that's what tattoos are for.
Yeah, like
You know?
I just want this. I'm gonna go get this. Like I'm about to go get the tattoo. Like when Sabrina Carpenter's album came out a year ago, so I'm waiting until the anniversary of it, and then I'm gonna get a tattoo from her album.
That's tight.
Because it was just a lit time.
Yeah.
And a good message.
Bro, I was honestly thinking about, that's so funny you said that. Because I was thinking about getting a...
Sabrina Carpenter tattoo?
No.
Oh.
Close. Close, see?
Who?
No, Cherry Woods. But like get like literally cherry wood.
Like the word?
No, like a picture of a cherry, picture of a wood.
Oh, that's
Cherry
sick.
Woods.
Yeah, I love that. For the anniversary.
Yeah, it's coming up next month.
Yeah.
So. But yeah, I have been thinking more about also just like tattooing my own art. I think
That would be sick.
you know. I think that's like becoming more important to me.
Wow.
Is like I don't know. I just feel like I have all these individual things for myself where it's like probably nobody could get that tatted and like have it the same meaning, you know?
Yeah.
And you know why I say this? Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, is my boy Shinobi, Alex.
Oh, I was like, where have I seen Shinobi?
Yeah.
All right, Alex.
The photographer.
Right.
Shout out my boy Alex. But Alex tweeted the other day, he's like, at this point, it's like more edgy to not have tattoos. Because like tattoos used to be so edgy.
Yeah.
But now it's like, and that's the thing for me. I think I never saw it as edgy. I never thought it was like a super edgy thing. I was always like, oh, that's so cool that people like express themselves and so that's why I always wanted tats. Not because I was like, oh, I want to look like Tupac, you know? Like I was like, fuck, that's cool. I have shit to express myself.
Yeah.
Like I love to express myself.
It's like art. You're like building your own canvas. It's like when you put a bunch of stickers on your water bottle. That's how it feels because you're like building it. You're like, oh, I like this sticker from that. Like that's how I feel about tattoos.
Yeah, and then it was like, okay, that was like a phase, but like still, that was important. You know?
Yeah, and now it's just like part of the art piece.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. And so, and that's the other thing too, is like, it, no matter what, it's gonna represent something, you know?
Yeah.
Like, it's like, even if you move past that part of your life, you don't know how you're gonna sum that part of your life up later, you know? But like, when you're looking back later, you'll remember.
So would you say all your tattoos have a hidden meaning?
A lot of them, yeah. A lot of them mean more to me than meets the eye.
Is there a meaning to the bomb?
To the bomb?
Yeah.
Because we're trying to blow up.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Nice.
That's what it is for real.
and then after you blow up, are you gonna get like
The star.
clouds and like explosion around it?
Oh, that would be tight.
Right now, you're like the ticking bomb.
Yeah, exactly. That is why I did that. Was because I wanted to.
That's sick, actually.
Yeah. I was like, because we're about to blow up in this bitch. Like, and it's about to go up. And then I'll probably get, like, some star power stuff once I glow up a little, you know?
Yeah.
But, yeah. That was also just to represent, like, the Super Mario 64 days.
Right.
You know? But,
classic.
yeah, above anything that was, because there was a couple, like, Mario pieces, you know? Like, there was, like, the ghost and a bunch of things, but I was like, nah, because we're gonna blow up.
Yeah.
And the ones I got because like
you're number one.
no.
Okay, why?
I got it because I don't know. I just think that represents like I've always like as far as back as I can remember, we were bugging out about shoes and like playing basketball in them and what they represented. Like I think that's the biggest thing. Was for me like as far back as I can remember, because of the kids I grew up with and everything, we were all like, "Oh, what shoes did you get? Oh, you got that? No, you got to get the Jordan like or whatever." You know, we were all like huge on Jordans and like the retro ones were like iconic always, you know, so
always will be.
Yeah. So that's why I think that for me that represents actually like what shoes in general had an effect on my life. Mm-hmm. Like I've always been passionate about it, you know?
Yeah.
I've always like loved shoes and what comes with it.
Yeah.
So
that's sick.
Yeah.
I like it. I like sneaker culture.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Yeah, it is.
And that's what else it reminds me of is like I think I was telling you this, but like in middle school, we were on that Facebook page and like it was like a sneaker trade. I know people watching this remember, bro. I can't remember how many people were on there. I do know Kobe was on there.
And we know Kobe's listening.
Yeah, we know Kobe's listening.
We know you were on there.
Tell me what that page was called. The Facebook page was called. It was like Kicks for something.
It's like a live
Kicks
stream.
on Fire or something. But like literally, bro, we would be trading kicks all day. Like, and you just go meet up with random people. Like, you're like, okay, I know where the mall is. Park Meadows Mall. Yeah, and like I'm like talking to this dude on Facebook. I don't even have a phone. Yeah. I'm like messaging him on the home computer. Like, yeah, I have cement 6s. You have the 7 retros, bro. I want them. Like,
and then you'd meet up.
Yeah, and we just like trade shoes, and then we're like, okay, bro, see ya. And like
hilarious.
Never meet this dude again. Yeah, it was.
That's pretty
such
fire.
a weird thing. Yeah, and I had so many shoes in such a short amount of time because of that, you know.
Yeah.
Because I would just like wear shoes for like a day, and then be like, oh, look at that, that kid has these. Like, I wonder if he wants my shoes. And
damn, I didn't know you were doing all that.
Yeah, it was fun.
Wouldn't it be sad? I feel like I could not give my shoes to someone else. Like, I was just thinking about it, and I'm like, would I trade, like, some of my other shoes? Like, if somebody had, like, my Jordans, I'm gonna get it choked up thinking about it. If I gave someone else my Jordans to wear, like, that wouldn't sit right with me.
Yeah, that's true.
So how could you give away your shoes?
I think one thing was, I remember there was a time where we were kind of buying them in knowing that we were gonna trade them. You know, so then you never get that attached to them in the first place. But also, I remember most of us were just looking for those shoes that were like, oh, okay, these are mine now. You know?
Yeah.
That's what I was doing too. It's like, if I just got some shoes that I really liked, I would be like, okay, I'm done trading. You know?
Yeah.
Like,
you were like climbing up.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. They were like placeholders.
Yeah, and that's what's cool about Jordans for real is like, you know, there are like the classic shoes and stuff, but for the most part, everybody has a different taste.
Yeah.
You know, and they want different colors and shapes. And Jordan really has it all. So, dude, we talked a lot about Jordans just now.
Yeah, we did.
I kind of want to watch that movie though with Matt Damon.
Air?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just to see what it's like. But
yeah, I want to watch it too, even though I gave a whole presentation to my old job about how it wasn't effective.
Yeah, and I kind of agree with your standpoints on it from what we talked about. Yeah. It's like, bruh, people want to know how Jordan came about landing this brand deal.
Yeah.
I don't give a shit. Like, no one cares about what these white people did.
Exactly.
To, like, behind the scenes or whatever to, like, make this shit successful, bro.
Yeah.
This was successful because everybody wanted to ball like Mike.
Exactly.
Like, stop fucking playing.
That's why these shoes are still the shoe. And it's like, it's not to say that the design of, like, the ones isn't a good design. Yeah, yeah. Like, it isn't classic. Like, it is. Mm-hmm. And I'll watch the movie and give them their credit. But I think it's clear that the reason why they are what they are is because of Jordan. And that's why I'm like re-giving my presentation. That's why The Last Dance was so successful, because it was like, you know, Jordan doesn't play anymore. But now that like that documentary came out, it not only brought back like Jordan fans from the past, like, yeah, I'm gonna get myself another pair.
Yeah.
But it also brought in a whole new audience of people who were like, oh, everyone's watching this documentary, like the Bulls, 90s, sure. And then they're like, oh, that's the shoe. Like, that's why.
Yeah, that's true.
It's pretty sick.
Yeah, I think a lot of people, like, didn't even fucking know. They didn't even fucking know that that's, like, actually how, like, and NBA players didn't have shoes of their own, you know?
Yeah. I didn't know.
Like, yeah, it's because they fucking didn't. Like, even if you look it up, like, to where, as far as I remember, there was Jordans and then Kobe's. I remember when Kobe's came out when I was in 5th grade. And, like, they looked super sick. Like, we were like, oh, bro, it's the Mamba. Like, and they had, like, the skin, the snake skin color and stuff. And we were like, bro, this is insane. Like, this is the craziest shit. And Kobe was the second, I'm almost positive he was the second, like, basketball player to get a line of shoes that was, like, really successful. Ever since then, everybody and their mom got one.
Yeah.
I mean, not everybody and their mom, but, like, Steph has some.
Does he?
Yeah.
Steph documentary's coming out soon.
Yeah, that's hype.
Side note.
Steph Curry is the greatest the greatest shooter in basketball history. I'll die behind that statement. There's no way that somebody is a better shooter than him. Yeah. And I will actually die on that hill. I was just watching a compilation. It was like 2 minutes, and it's like the longest shot Steph has made against each team. And it was like 81 feet. Like, he hit the other three-pointer. Like, why can you hit that?
No way.
Yeah.
Yeah,
like,
he's definitely crazy.
It's like over 50 feet, bro. It doesn't even make sense. Like, it's
I don't
hard
even understand how they make it, like... Listen, I don't even understand how they make it from, like, a high school 3-point line. I can't even throw it. But...
Alright, that's a little different.
That's not really what we're talking about. That's something else.
that there's a little different. Okay, some people can actually shoot, but no.
Anyway, woo.
Yeah, that's yeah. Steph is one of the best shooters, but like Kyrie has some shoes. Pete, Paul George. I mean, there's probably like 10 basketball players in the NBA playing right now who have their own shoe.
Yeah. Ow.
Like, but even back in the day, like, Tim Duncan was an incredibly successful basketball player, like probably going to go into the Hall of Fame, was playing against Kobe and stuff, but never had shoes, Like, you had to be like, that's what made Jordan so different, is he was just so fucking influential.
Yeah.
That they're like, I don't know, like he's just the best of all time. I don't know. No one's ever done it like that. So yeah. That shit's fire. But shout out the Nuggets.
Whoa.
Shout out the Nuggets, man.
ASMR for the Nuggets.
Shout out to the Nuggets.
Shout out the Nuggets.
Shout out the Nuggets. First time NBA champions.
Yeah, but that is pretty hype.
Shout out Jokic. Shout out Nikolai Jokic.
Yeah,
No, real shit. Shout out the Nuggets.
That
man.
was sick.
Yeah, we going for the 2P. Everybody knows it. Christian Brown grew 4 inches from what I heard.
What?
Yeah, I heard he's 6'6". Or he was 6'6". He's like
Now he's
6'9" now.
damn.
He got way taller in like 2 months.
How does that happen?
Dude, he's younger than me. He's 2 years younger than me. He's still growing.
Oh, that was probably so hype for him.
I know, right? Like,
That's a moment I've been waiting for my whole life.
yeah, for real. That shit is sad.
Just kidding. I'm honestly over it.
Was that you?
Yeah.
Oh.
You thought someone was here?
Yeah.
No.
But yo, Christian Brown is insane because he literally won the championship, high school championship, and then went to college and won the fucking college championship, and then went to the fucking NBA and won the championship his rookie year. I swear.
Oh, that's
He's
sick.
like 3 for 3 right now, bro.
Damn, why have I never heard this before?
Isn't that
That's
weird?
pretty crazy.
Literally last year, he just won the fucking national championship for college.
Damn.
And then next team he goes on, gets drafted, wins. Like, but to be fair, he was actually exactly what we needed. Right? He just adds a lot of depth to our chart, and that is a huge reason why we won, was because we're so deep in the chart. And we're still pretty deep. I mean, we lost Uncle Jeff and we lost Bruce Brown, but every real Nugget is happy that Bruce Brown got the bag, and every real Nugget fan knows we can do without Uncle Jeff. Shout out Jeff Green. Shout out Jeff Green.
I can't believe people just get drafted without, like, a say. Like, Jordan Poole, I feel so sad for him.
Yeah, that is. Well, actually, and yeah, you were saying this, but
He looked sad in his Wizards jersey.
I think he's gonna ball, dude.
His hair's grown out.
Yeah.
All right, well, I hope he does, but
He's
like,
letting it get to him, dude. He should do what Kyle Kuzma did.
what'd he do?
Kyle Kuzma. It's not like he's like super successful, but I think they can find a rhythm together because they're actually similar players. Like, they're both kind of ball hogs a little bit, and I mean, with Jordan Poole, you're gonna have to be a little bit of a ball hog to get some buckets with Clay and Steph and Draymond. And,
Yeah.
like, you're
shooters.
gonna have to take it. Yeah, you're gonna have to take the ball a few times, take some chances. But that just came across so sloppy at Golden State, in my opinion. As far as Jordan Poole, I felt like he was playing a lot of sloppy basketball, and I think he's one of the most promising younger guys. So I think it'll be good for him at Washington. I think he'll learn to like kind of slow down, make better reads, and grow into this star role that he wants so bad.
Oh, that makes sense.
Right? Like, it's like, dude, if you were trying to be a star so bad, like, this is not the team for you.
Yeah.
Like, these are the Splash Brothers. They feed off of each other. Like, neither of them are ball hogs. If you come in and you say, hey, I can do all this shit, watch me dribble behind my back, You know, like, these people are going to be like, bro, like, that's not what we do here.
Yeah.
We move the ball. We're the 2 best shooters of all time.
Yeah.
What, are you going to shoot instead of us? And that was the thing. Like, there's so many clips, too, of, like, Steph. I don't know if you've seen it. But, like, there's this one clip. Steph got suspended. Or, like, he got a technical foul or something. Because Jordan Poole, like, took the shot. And, like, Clay and Steph are literally on the court. And Jordan shot it, and like as he shoots it, Steph doesn't watch to see if it goes in. He just turns around and takes out his mouth and fucking throws it. And he gets like taken out of the game for it.
Did the ball go in?
No, he missed it. Because he's like, what are you shooting it for? I'm the best shooter of all time. He's the best shooter of all time. But it's like...
That's so sad for poor Jordan.
That's the thing, is like from a different perspective, like... This is just a guy who's good at basketball and is trying to prove himself. There's nothing to be faulted against that. However, you're playing with Steph and Clay. You guys just won a championship. Like, play team basketball. If you're not going to, then it's not the team for you.
Yeah.
And so I think that trade just makes a lot of sense.
Well, I hope he's successful.
Me too. I actually like Jordan Poole, man. I think Jordan Poole shows a lot of promise. I'm totally on his side with like the Draymond thing. Like, I think Draymond's a tool. Honestly, I think Draymond's just such a dickhead.
Yeah, he is.
And the thing is like, anyone can justify anything. You know what I mean? Like, of course you had a thought process through you being a dickhead. You know? But the thing is like that. Like, I feel like some dickheads think that because they're able to like say exactly why they were angry or like why they acted like a dickhead, like that makes it less of a dickhead.
Yeah.
Like Draymond will always be like, yeah, but you know, I'm Draymond Green. And then people are like, he is Draymond Green. And he's like, so I can't let that shit slide. And they're like, right, you can't let that slide. You're Draymond Green. You know, versus just being like, oh, or you could have. Because you just don't have to let your pride get in the way. And that's like a big thing with Jordan Poole. Like, because it's like, bro, Draymond, what is Jordan Poole, half your age? He's got to be half your age.
Yeah.
Like, what the hell did he say that made you lay him out like that? Like, to no disrespect. Like, when you're hitting someone like that, bro, you don't care about them. You don't care about their mom. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's why, like, you know, teammates get in fights. They have disagreements. But, like, I saw that clip of someone asked Jordan Poole, like, have you talked to Draymond? And he was like, and he just moved on. Like, someone said that, and he was like, he looked at him like, are you crazy?
Yeah.
Don't talk to me about him. I'm not talking about him.
Yeah.
Because it's like, bro, that dude is a negative guy, like, in general.
Yeah, he's pretty... And, like, the way he, like, stomped on that dude's chest. Like, he could have killed that guy.
Yeah. And it's like, bro, this is basketball. Like, Draymond, we've all seen you.
I mean, I guess they used to play dirty like that.
Yeah.
Like, you'd get actually really hurt.
The thing is,
Side
like...
fighting.
Yeah. I mean, I think, like, in the Jordan days and stuff...
Yeah. But, like, if someone's down, you don't need to be jumping on their chest as, like, a 6'8" foot dude.
Especially in this day and age, like, are you stupid? Because it's like, you'll get fined a lot of money.
Yeah.
Hundreds of thousands of people just watched you try to assault some dude.
But he didn't, right? He got like, suspended for, what, half a game?
Yeah, it was weird.
Anyway.
That shit's weird. I think it's because they can turn it to, like, that wasn't their intention. Like, they're just trying to run back on defense.
Yeah.
And it's like, why does it always happen to you? And the other thing is, like, that's how his career's been. He's always been a little athletic, a lot aggressive, but now he's getting older and he's losing his athleticism. And so he has to make it up with aggressiveness. And it's like, that's bad basketball.
Yeah.
You know? And that's why you gotta respect LeBron. And I feel like I'm like, you know, real ones know I'm like a LeBron. I'm a LeBron fan, bro.
Yeah,
but like,
we know.
Yeah. You know, I'm like a LeBron fanboy.
LeBron.
But like, seriously though, he can still compete and not foul. That's what he said at the SVs today, or the other day, which I thought was so tight. Is he's like, dude, if I have to cheat the game, I'll quit.
Oh, I love LeBron.
Right? Isn't that tight? But like,
Yeah.
but he's like, but I fucking don't have to cheat the game right now. I didn't cheat. I made it to the Western Conference Championship just now, and I can still get buckets on y'all without fouling. You know?
Yeah, but he did walk out of the last game without shaking hands with anyone.
Yeah. He's a sore loser. I mean, the people who win all the time, like, it's not a coincidence, you know? They just really hate losing.
Yeah.
And so, you know, I'm not that mad about it. Even as a Nuggets fan, I'm like not that mad about it because I actually know LeBron did respect our squad. Like, he respected Jokic
He just
and
didn't
Jamal.
like the way it ended.
Yeah, he was just like, fuck.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't want to lose. And it's like, anyone who competes and actually tries to win gets it, man. I get it. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, anyways, you want to talk about some music? We've been talking about sports.
Yeah, I was thinking that we should get into it.
So yeah, what kind of music have you been listening to?
Well, I've been listening to... It sounds like it's set up. I've been listening to Dominic Fike's new album.
Yeah.
Have you?
Yeah. Yeah, I've been listening to that a lot.
I've been listening to it a lot ever since I found out that I was going to go to his concert.
Well, that's fair.
And then I was like, you know, this is kind of weird, but like, I'm trying to like make this analogy. So whenever I'm learning something in school, I could like read, like in a textbook, I could read a paragraph over and over again and not comprehend a single thing. Like, I'm like, what's wrong with me? Wake up. Like, I just can't do it sometimes. Like, I just can't, like, bring what I'm reading to go into my brain in a way that makes sense.
Yeah.
And, like, that's how I feel like I listen to albums the first time through. Like, I'm hearing it, but I'm not processing anything. Like, the word, like, I don't know why.
I think that's almost kind of normal.
Yeah. So I realized that with this album because I was like, I was driving listening to it and I'm like, okay, I don't know if I like it or not. And then yesterday I was like packing my suitcase while listening to it and all of a sudden like all the songs are like separated from each other. Like I understand what they're about and it's like, it all like made a lot more sense.
Yeah.
And now I like love it.
Yeah.
Favorite song? Mama's Boy.
Oh, wow, really?
Yeah.
That song is really good.
At first, I didn't like that song. I was like, this is kind of weird. I didn't like when he said, "Come with me." Now I really like that part.
That part is hilarious.
Yeah.
That's like a magical mystery tour. I really am hearing a lot of the Beatles' influence on this album.
Yeah.
You know? I think one thing that Dominic Fike does so well that I just want to do is like, I mean, he's a great lyricist actually. He's like slept on lyricist. But his tones, like, I don't know, his voice is like extra instrument in the best of ways. Like, he's like just hitting rhythms. Like, he's more concerned about the tone and like the melody than anything. You know?
Yeah.
And that's what I think is so good about his music. Is like the tone is just perfect. It's just complementing like the place that his voice is sitting in the mix is just like complementing the sound so much versus like the main part of it. Like, it's just like really, really complementing the song.
Yeah. He does like a lot of different things with his voice. Like in different songs, it's totally like different how he's singing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is a good point. But what's your favorite song or songs?
Yeah, it's hard to pick. I think it's probably 4x4 right now.
Yeah, that one's really good, but it's like one of the slower songs.
Yeah.
I really like the song. Sorry.
Oh yeah, go.
I really like the song "Dark" too.
Oh yeah.
Like the verse, I was like, whoa, this is crazy right now. And then like the little dialogue at the end, it's just like so nostalgic but weird. What do you think that means?
Remember when Alex had no front teeth?
No, not well. Yeah. Okay. See, that was a cool moment when it like came in at the end. Back to like, remember when Alex had no front teeth, and it was like, what just happened in that verse? Like, you just took me on a journey through your life.
Yeah.
But like the dialogue at the end, what does it mean? Because the girl's like asking his first memory and stuff, and he's like he's not really answering anything at all, but she keeps talking. Did you take it as the girl was like interrupting him and not letting him like
kind of
talk?
Kind of.
That's what I thought. I was like, why won't she let him finish? He's like, I remember, and she's like, I remember your first house. Yeah.
And he's like, I remember, and she's like, it actually wasn't a house, it was an apartment.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, I remember, and she's like, you were probably really young. And it's like, all right, just let the dude say something.
Yeah.
Like, I'm curious as to what he fucking remembers.
Mm-hmm.
But, I mean, I think that was his mom.
Mm.
And you know, his mom is young. Like, really young.
Oh.
So, but I do think that, dude, that's the other thing about Dominic Fike is like, I think I told you this, but like, his parents were drug dealers.
Mm-hmm.
And so like, he did a lot of drugs growing up. So his life was probably like, you know, very like substance influenced, even as a kid.
That's sad.
Yeah, that is sad. So it's like, it's kind of weird to think about. I think that's what he's kind of saying, is he's like, dude, I don't really, like, I think I just have like flashes. That's why he's like, because they're just flashes of like weird memories, and they're probably like not that good memories, because he's in a bunch of weird situations.
Yeah.
But, you know, when you're a kid, I feel like you naturally push shit out of your head that doesn't feel good to you at the time, and like,
For sure.
and then like as an adult, we start like processing these feelings, you know. But that song is about him getting sober in a bunch of ways, you know, because especially in the second verse when he says, I woke up with a hole in my soul this evening. I thought it would be different after I started treatment. I stood up to a demon, mama, you should have seen it. See, that's like about being sober.
Yeah.
And then I think that, so then like, that kind of what it gave me is like, it was one of those conversations where they were like, they just got really deep, or like maybe had an argument, and then they're like kind of reminiscing about it after, and then just like rebuilding the friendship again. That's what it reminded me of. Like it seemed like tensions were like really high, and then now they're like coming back down, and he's like, what do you remember?
Yeah.
But maybe I'm wrong.
No, I could definitely see that.
Yeah. But Pastor Child is fucking fire too. I feel like that song is like a mix of, it gives me like Red Hot Chili Peppers in the beginning, you know?
I need to hear a little snippet of it
Yeah.
to remember.
She grew up half Dakota, half Louisiana, Pastor Child.
Oh yeah, for sure. Dude, so good. Like, I love this type of music.
Yeah, I know, it's crazy. And then like the chorus totally sounds like a Jack Johnson. Like, back before you went digital.
Yeah.
Digital. Digital. Way back before you went digital. Fire.
Yeah.
He really snapped on that. And then I think it's just so cool that the whole album is so different. Bodies is fire as fuck. No way. Bodies is the one with Remy Wolf.
There's literally 15 songs in this thing.
Yeah. And you know, I saw an interview of him the other day, and he was saying that like a lot of them are really old.
Really? You already know all the words?
Yeah.
Nice.
I was on time.
I feel like I know all the words to Dancing in the Courthouse since you played it like 20 times in the car that one day on accident.
Yeah.
It was just looping.
No, but that's why I memorize words so fast.
Because you listen to it a lot?
Yeah.
But I feel like you memorize stuff fast either way.
I might, but I listen to it a lot. Like, dude, every time I've been in the car, I've only listened to this album in a row on repeat. Like, I don't skip a song.
That's lit.
Yeah. I have been waiting for an album like this. You know? But yeah, Bodies was initially one of my favorites. I don't think there's any bad ones. Think Fast is super tight, Weezer song. Like, literally a Weezer song.
Yeah.
The way it's written, the chords, like, it's like nostalgic. But it just came out. It's crazy. And Mama's Boy is really, honestly, bro, Childish Gambino-ish.
I think it's kind of like Tyler the Creator-ish.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Like, what song does that remind me of? No such a dawn.
Oh, yeah, that does sound like Childish Gambino.
Yeah.
I'm thinking more like the production, I feel like, is Tyler.
Yeah.
Like the little, like... Yeah. Yeah. Like, that's very, like...
Dude, that is fucking amazing. The song is crazy, bro. Like,
Yeah.
It's just so good. Like, that, when that song comes on and it's playing, I'm like... Because it's like, dude, like, the whole song, all these songs are like rock songs or like almost folky, country-ish kind of pop.
Yeah.
And then, like, this shit is just like, bro, how do you do this? Like, I don't know how he makes a track with a guitar and vocals and drums sound so different every time. All the tracks are guitar, vocal, drums. But, like, they all just are completely different vibes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been really inspiring me, for sure. Just, like, I haven't actually written anything because of it, but, like, I just feel it, like, inspiring my spirit, you know?
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, it's just, like, breathing life into me.
That's fire.
Yeah.
Some people at work were saying that when they're artists, they're musicians too, and they were saying, like, they, like, listen to a bunch of music, and then when they're about to try to write a song, they don't listen to any music for a while, and then it helps them write.
That's weird. That does happen to me.
Yeah, that is really weird.
But then I'll go through a phase where I'm like, oh my god, I need to listen to music. Like, if I'm awake, like, I'm consuming music.
Yeah.
It's weird. But yeah, and then it's, like, because I do always listen to music, like, all the time.
Yeah, you're one of those people.
Yeah, but it's the stuff that I listen to. Like, I'll find myself resorting back to, like, just my bread and butter, like, very, like, Mac Miller or, like, the Beatles, you know?
Yeah.
And I'll be like, this is just what I'm craving. Like, I'm just craving, like, familiarity. Nothing else, almost. It's weird. And I will go through phases like that. And, like, you know, rappers will drop stuff, and I'm like, it's just not, like, feeding me right now.
Yeah.
So, but yeah. I think, besides this Dominic Fike, I cannot remember the last time someone dropped and I liked it this much.
Well, that's lit.
Yeah.
And that's why you bought those tickets without a second thought.
For real, bro. If you guys want to know, bro, me and Maggie are going to the Greek Theater.
Woo!
August 8th. We'll be...
The way you're advertising it as if we're having a show.
Oh, yeah.
Greek Theater, August 8th.
Greek Theater, August 8th. Tickets are $45.
Yeah, I'm just, like, so excited now for that.
Honestly, same.
Like,
I'm
after
so
I
hyped.
listened to it yesterday and it really started to, actually I was listening to it, I was like, dude, fuck yeah.
Yeah. And I bet he's going to do a lot of shit. Like, I bet he'll do
Greek
some
Theater.
unreleased shit.
Yeah.
I mean, I hope he does Acai Bowl. Oh my god.
I'm sure he will.
I'll lose my shit.
No, I'm sure he will. I'm sure he's gonna do a lot of his old songs.
Yeah, I think so too. I hope a lot that he does a lot of What Could Possibly Go Wrong.
Dude, just to hear, like, and he's such a good singer that it's like one of those shows where I feel like when you go to a concert, and I like didn't really go to concerts growing up at all, but now I feel like a concert is like a religious experience.
Totally.
Because it's like these are the songs that you've been marinating in, like you've been relating to, like they are your feelings.
Yeah.
And then you go into a place and see like the person who wrote it, you can hear them singing it to you live. Everyone in the audience is like feeling it with you. It's like crazy.
Yeah.
It's a crazy experience.
Yeah, it is a crazy experience. And you don't really think about it until you're in there. And then you're like, damn, all these people, even until like you get to the headliner, you know?
Yeah.
And you're like, damn, these people know these songs. Like,
it's a crazy
they
feeling.
bought tickets to see this fucking.
Yeah.
And that's the thing too, where like I've always been big on like, dude, I'm not going to a show unless I'm like a huge fan of this person.
Yeah.
You know?
Same.
Like, I don't want to like know a few songs by you, but like think you're a good rapper in general. You know? Like, I want to be like a mega fan of you. And that's why. So that I just don't do it. I don't do it unless I go. Unless like I was like a huge fan of something, you know?
Yeah. No, me too.
So that's why I'm excited. And dude, yeah, I didn't even second guess it. I just looked. It's $45.
I think it's a great choice.
Yeah, you got to.
Yeah.
You got to. Like you have no choice.
Yeah. No, literally.
But I also, yeah, I've said this before. The best concert I've ever been to was Joey Badass in Anaheim.
Yeah.
And I don't know what the fuck it was, man. But part of it was that, like, when Joey came up and, like, only the beat played and Joey didn't rap, but the whole crowd screamed the lyrics, you know?
Yeah.
Like,
what song was it?
It was, I just remember it was like, everyone started, hey, before the money it was love. Everyone screamed it, hey, before the money it was love. And Joey was just standing there. But before the money it was tough. Became the money with a plug.
That would
it's
be
a shame
so
this ain't
sick.
enough. Look, sitting back plotting. And we were all rapping so loud. And Joey Badass was like,
Imagine
and then
that.
he started rapping, but yeah, it was insane, and that's how the show started. Like, it just became so wild, and it didn't stop. Like, you know,
Yeah.
like just him coming out and playing that song, everyone was like, it got built so fast, bro, and then he did not stop. So like I've always said, bro, like my body hurt so bad after that, but I couldn't tell. I remember, like, my adrenaline was going so much that, like, this dude elbowed me in the face, and I just didn't care. I was like, I don't know, like, this is so sick. Like, we're just, like, getting, like, slammed back and forth, you know? And I'm like, I think some kid just punched me. I'm not kidding. Like, I think I just punched some kid. Literally. But, like, they're not related. Like, we're just vibing to this music so hard.
Punched some kid.
You know?
That was like me when I shoved you in the club.
Yeah. That's why it made me laugh so hard. Because I'm like, dude, you don't understand. Like, I'm like ultra sensitive to the way people are touching me because of like fights and like confrontations and stuff. So like, I knew right away. I was like,
I was trying to mosh.
Yeah, like this person just shoved the fuck out of me. And then I turn around and it's you, and I'm like, what?
I'm like, hit me back.
Yeah,
hit me
like,
back. You won't.
And then I'm like, what's up? And you're like, what's up? And I'm like, oh shit, she's gone.
Oh shit.
I'm like, I don't know her anymore. You're like, nothing. I'm like, okay.
I don't know why I did that.
Yeah, that was so funny. I want that to happen again. I'm not gonna lie.
Wait, you want like me to fight you, or you want me to be that drunk?
Yeah, I want you to be blackout drunk again.
I don't think so.
Yeah, this shit was so funny. You just have no cares at all. It's hilarious.
Yeah, I mean that was fine.
And then Zach went off with his friends. Like, remember when you said that you kept going with other people?
Cause you did cross the street with other people.
No, I didn't. I was by myself.
Well, something in my mind was like thinking you were with your friends, and
yeah.
I don't know. Anyway,
yeah, that's what happened. You were like, you left with like all your homies, and I'm like, what? I literally went by myself to go to 7-Eleven.
It was like a dream. It felt like a dream.
For real, I was like the whole time, and I'm like buying backwoods, and I'm like, I hope they're all right, dog. And then I grabbed the backwoods, start running down the street. Like, that's what, like, all I did is I, like, ran across the street, bought backwoods, and then ran down the street, and you guys just...
Going past our house.
Yeah, clearing the house. Like,
which is honestly so embarrassing for me, because I
you're
take so much pride.
Yeah, like, I'm like, yo, where are you guys going? And you're like, you left us for your other homies. And I'm like, what?
I don't know, man.
Brian's like, no, Maggie, come on, let's go there. And he's like, no, fuck him.
Yeah, when you guys told me that I was like walking past our house, that was the most embarrassing story I could have heard of the night. I'm like, you're telling me I passed my street? Yeah. That's embarrassing. But sorry.
No, that was so funny, bro. Like, I don't know, I won't get over that. My side hurt.
Oh, come on.
Seriously. All those videos that I have, I am just dying laughing. Like,
oh, it hurt from laughing, not from the shove.
Yeah.
Oh, I was like, come on.
No.
What is this now?
No, my side hurt. Like,
from laughing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was lit.
I was in here dying. But yeah, dude, a lot of good shit's going on. We both got a fucking good job right now.
Yeah.
I'm making some good money. Finally making some of the best money I've made in my life. Not trying to jinx it. But I think you're going to be making some really good money. Did you get your paycheck?
I don't know how the tips are looking.
Dude, Maggie works at the coffee shop. We were already talking about it. But should we say that? Don Cheadle.
Yeah.
Don Cheadle came through. He created a pickup order for Maggie's coffee shop.
That was cool. But I didn't see him.
Maggie didn't see him.
But I did see Christina Schwarzenegger. But anyway. And I actually made her coffee and her toast. That was fun. But anyway, just before we end, I just do want to say we're excited because we're making a music video for the new song Stupid, which by the way is out this week as this comes out on the 20th, which is Zach's birthday. Woo! The song is crazy. Like, I love it. It's one of my favorite songs he's ever made. And so then I was just going to shoot like a little quick video for him, but now we're getting like a full film crew. So I'm honestly so scared.
Me too.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm freaking out because I've never directed like a crew.
Yeah.
But it's like, gotta do it.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, yeah, I'm really excited. Honestly, I think it's gonna be fucking cool as fuck.
Yeah, I think so too.
But yeah, I am a little scared just because it's the big time,
Are you scared to like perform in front of the crew?
No, I just want to look the way that I want to look. I don't know. I can't explain it. I just hope I look.
You hope it comes through like what you want.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. Well, I mean, I'm gonna edit it with Chelsea. Thanks, Chelsea.
Yeah, shout out to
Chelsea. I really couldn't do it without Chelsea.
Chelsea's a real one.
Yeah.
She comes to the shows. She's been to all the shows in LA so far.
Yeah, and she was really excited when I asked her help.
Let's go.
So, and honestly, I've always wanted to direct like an actual crew for one of your videos and like make it something that like I'm actually really proud of.
Yeah.
And like I couldn't have had the confidence to go through with it without having Chelsea, just to know that she's gonna like help me out where I need it. And I was like, what do you want? Like, what do you want your role to be? And she's like, what do you need? And I just feel like I have such a good support with her.
Yeah.
That I'm like, now's the time. Like, let's make a real video.
Yeah, that's fucking dope, man.
Yeah.
And that's what the shit is all about.
Yeah.
Know? That's why we moved out here.
Yeah. No, literally. So, we gotta do it.
Yeah.
I'm hyped.
Yeah. And I think, okay, let's fucking say this, because I think it's important for me to say this. This is, like, without moving here, I wouldn't have made this song. You wouldn't have had this connection with these crews. Mm-hmm. Like, yeah. This solely wouldn't have happened. This is a great thing that's happening just because we took the chance and moved out here. You know, for if nothing else, like, this shit, we're gonna do this shit.
Yeah, that's so true.
You know, that is amazing. But
I like this era.
Yeah.
Of life.
Yeah, same.
I'm having a good time.
I'm telling you, it's the shit.
Yeah.
Fuck, I kind of want to re-sign, but it is expensive.
Yeah, but
it's expensive in California.
Yeah, but we're also in a nice area. Yesterday I went to the thrift store because I wanted to get some clothes for the Bahamas.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden I realized next door there's a Blue Bottle where I work. I go in, I get a free latte. I realize I'm a couple blocks from the beach. I go walk to the beach. It's like, how is this my life?
Yeah, like what the
hell? And then I have enough time with my job now to be like, okay, now I have time to like put together this music video or like do the podcast. And it's like, I may not be working on a set right now, but I feel like really good now.
Yeah.
That I'm using my time to do stuff. And then I love working at the coffee shop.
Yeah.
And living by the beach.
For real.
So yeah.
Yeah, that shit's
It's
dumb.
a good time.
For real, dude. And honestly, same with me, like, right now, I don't have to work a lot, you know?
Yeah.
I'm working less than I've worked since I was 18. Mm-hmm. And I'm making more money. Mm-hmm. And I'm being more productive than ever with my off time.
Yeah.
You know? So it's like, I really think the steps these are lots of steps in the right direction, bro.
Yeah.
Where I want to be. And same with you, dude. So that shit's high.
Yeah.
That shit's fucking high.
Wait. Really quick.
Okay, really quick.
Okay, it's still going. Really quick.
Bully.
Do your impression of me.
Do your impression of me. No, Zach.
No way I say Zach.
Zach. No. Zach.
Is that how I say your name?
Like Zach. You've got to.
Ew.
We've got to film the podcast.
I don't know.
No, what time do you want to film the podcast?
You make me sound like an old-timey cartoon character.
Dude, I don't know what it is. See, just like that. You're like, you make me sound like an old-timey cartoon character. You're like, We went a little bit over today. We've been rambling, but
what the
that is the end of the Sunday Night Nut Pod.
This is a long one since we're gonna take a week off next week.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I'm Backpack Zach. Stream my music on all platforms, X's no C's.
And I'm Maggie, and that's just Maggie. So thanks, guys. Bye.
Thank you. Happy Sunday.
We are brother and sister.